Very good morning to everyone. This is CA Tanmay Bhavar, and I welcome you all to this demonstration for Aura FDP empanelment. And today I'll be demonstrating the two use cases. First one would be how to create the custom gems on the Gemini platform, and second one would be how to create a custom app script even when you don't have any knowledge of scripting or coding to automate your daily tasks. So just jump on to the first use case without any delay. I'm going to share my screen over here. Okay, share. Yes. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. This is a Gemini AI platform, and currently the free version is 2.5 Flash. We are going to use the same website, which is available for free. To give you some basic idea about Gemini, custom gem. It just works like a custom chatbot wherein you give a custom instructions and your custom knowledge files. The way it is beneficial is we don't have to always fine tune our queries, our prompts for extracting our required information from the common AI platform. What happens is in the custom Gemini platform, in the custom Gemini, we can type our custom instructions and give it our knowledge PDFs on the basis of which it will answer our queries without even having to refine our prompts in a structured and in a detailed, in a contextual format. Let's first see how do we navigate to custom gems on the Gemini platform. You should have logged into your Google account on the Gemini platform. Then when you hover over to the left hand side, this chat screen expands. You'll find Explore Gems button. Click on the Explore Gems button. Now, once you click on the gem explore gems button, you will get gem manager access. Show more and you will click on show more and you will find the predefined custom gems created by Gemini just to explore around how custom gems work. Just below the custom gems, you get a new gem option. Now, this similar to this option, you also get custom GPTs on ChatGPT platform, wherein you can define custom instructions, give it some custom knowledge, PDFs, and it will start generating responses based on your queries. Similarly, you have custom projects on Claude platform also. Every all these things work on the similar guidelines and similar structure to give you responses based on your instructions. All right. So let's now create the first gem that we want to create. Before even creating a gem, you should have a clear cut purpose. That is your everyday thing that you need. What is the one thing that you keep asking your AIs to give you responses specifically? And you have to write a long response, or you have to write a long prompt. You have to save that prompt somewhere. Every time you have to copy paste it. So that's the way we were operating earlier on. But now with the advent of new custom gems, we don't need to type the prompts every time. Let's say we want to automate a custom gem to respond to our queries, specifically to draft emails for our clients, right? So I will name this custom gem as professional email responder. That's the name of the custom gem that I want to create. On the right hand side, you will see the preview of the custom gem, how it will appear. And on the instructions, you need to define the detailed instructions, like what steps it should follow and how the response should be structured, along with any welcome messages. Now, let's say we are not knowing how to draft the clear cut instructions. Over here, there is an example given. Just like that, we will draft a simple one liner instructions and we will ask Gemini to generate the detailed instructions for us. Let's say we have one line which is you are a chartered accountant, accountant expert in writing professional emails to the clients. Perfect. We have written this one line and now we will expand it using Gemini to rewrite our instructions. We will click on this button and Gemini will understand the use case and it will expand the instructions suitable for our use. Now, these are the detailed instructions that Gemini thinks it is applicable in our case. We can read further and further refine the instructions. All right. This is not the end instruction. This is just a draft. We can further read it and further we can fine tune it based on our response, based on our requirement. I'll not make any changes. Second, you see knowledge over here. We can attach PDF files from our computer or from Google Drive, which will be referred while generating these responses. All right. We are not attaching anything over here. But examples would be GST, ready reckoners, any recent notifications that you want to include, any income tax notifications, any specific changes in the acts and overall legislative that you want to include. So Gemini will refer to these things while responding to your queries. Once we have the instructions and the knowledge files in place, we will click on the save button to save our gem. And once saved, we can directly start using it by pressing start chat. All right. Now you can see when I hover on the left hand side, just below the gems, I have professional email responder, which is my custom gem that I've created. Now, even if I go to explore gems, I should get my custom gem over here. When I click on it, I will come to chat button, chat section. Now let's say I want to draft an email for a client for GST registration. So I'll ask draft email to a client for GST registration docs required for proprietorship business in restaurant industry. Basic context, nothing else. Let's see what does it do. It is asking for further questions. Recipient's name. Who is this email for? Your company name. Who would you like to sign off? Any specific? All right. So the recipient name is, let's say, Mr. Ram to Mr. Ram from CA Tanmay. Include fees rupees 5,000 as discussed. Enter. And I have a professionally drafted email for my client, Mr. Ram, for GST registration of his restaurant proprietorship business. See, for a smooth and timely response, how well it is drafted an email without even giving any context as to what I need specifically. Right? So, this is how you can generate custom gems for your everyday use. All right. You can add many more instructions, knowledge bases. You can have as many custom gems as you want for specific reasons. And this will help you in your daily tasks to quickly get the refined responses to help you in your daily workflow. Right. So this was the first use case. If you have any questions, you can ask or we can proceed. So I believe there are no questions and we have resolved all the questions. So let's proceed with the second use case, which is generation of a app script for automating our daily tasks. Now the use case that we'll be following over here is generating an app script for updating our clients once the GST R1 and 3B returns are filed. That is the use case that we'll be following over here. It's a simple use case wherein for GST clients we have a Google database, a Google sheet or a Excel sheet which acts like a master database. So I've created one master sheet over here to demonstrate the use case. As you can see, this is the master sheet wherein I maintain the client name, the entity type, their PAN number, GST number, email address, the R1 status, the 3B status, and the email sent status. These are the basic columns that I have presented over here, but you can have multiple columns over here. More columns can can be there. Let's say, for example, the mobile number of the client, address, their R1 filing quarterly, R1 and 3B filing frequency, which is quarterly or monthly. If R1 and 3B is not applicable, CMP08 composition filer is there. That can be also set. Let's say there is also a person responsible who needs to contact it. So then the person responsible contact details, its name, and so on. There can be many other fields as well. We can have multiple fields and we can work with as large a sheet can be. We can automate anything in that. So now this is our master sheet and we want to automate sending of emails once R1 and 3B is filed. So first of all, we need to note the columns that are there in the Google Sheet and the sheet name as well. Once we know the sheet structure, we can define a prompt on the AI platform to automate our task. Let's say in our case, I already have noted down the column names over here. I'll copy the column names and I'll directly jump to Gemini to generate an app script, a Google app script. All right. So I'll simply write Google apps. I'll write the prompt, generate a Google apps script for sheet 1 with following columns. Perfect. I've given it the column names. The script should send emails to the clients once R1 and 3B status is changed to filed. After sending email, update the email status to yes. Sorry, to sent. To avoid repetitive email sending. All right. So this is simple prompt. This is a very simple prompt. And I'm asking Gemini to generate an app script. Even though I don't have any knowledge of coding or scripting, still I can generate scripts and automate my daily tasks by using the AI platform. See, on the right hand side, it has opened up the canvas and it has generated an app script for my use case. I don't even understand what it says. I'm not even going through the line by line debugging, or I don't even want to understand. I don't even want to learn scripting. I simply copy the script. Now you can select the script using Control A and copy. But recommended way of copying is to select on share and export and then copy content. After copying, I will go to this Google Sheet and over here navigate to extensions tab, app script. I will click on app script. And as you can see, it will navigate to the app script platform wherein I already have a code which I used to debug. I tested this once. All right. So that is where I will select everything. I will delete it and I will copy paste my app script which is generated over here. Right? And once pasting it, you have to click on the save project. All right. This is very important. Once you save this project, the script gets saved. Now, first time, before even understanding what the script does, you directly have to run the script to check if it's working properly or not. So I'll click on the run script. It will ask for the review permission when you're running the script for the first time. You'll have to click on review permission. Use the Gmail account where you want to authorize it. Click on advanced. Go to R1 and R1. Yeah, you have to select this one. You have to make sure that it is approved and authorized. Click on continue and let the script what authorization it needs. Cannot read properties source. Hmm. Strange. I will paste it again, save it again, and run it again. Let's see what happens. Perfect. Now it's running. I think there might be some error while pasting, but now it's solved. As you can see, the first line it reads processing row to client initiation. Okay, I had the status updated with filed over here, and the email status was set to blank, right? So the script has sent an email now and updated the status to send yes. And let's see our sent folder. This was the previous iteration. Let's see the sent folder. It has already sent an email. Perfect. The time you can see it's 0 minutes ago. It has sent an email to Dear Innovative Tech Solutions. We are pleased to inform that your GST R1 and 3B returns are filed. Details are this. Yeah. I did not even compose an email in the script. Can you see? So this is the beauty of AppScript using with AI. You can directly jump on with your use case and directly get a working script. To further customize the email, the structure, if I want to further send a beautiful email with gradient, like a stunning email with gradient style, with my logo, with the client logo as well, I can do everything. I can do as many customizations as required with the scripting without even knowledge of coding and everything. So this is the beauty and simplicity of AppScript, which you can start working on directly without even understanding, without even knowing the basics of coding. Just you should understand clearly what you need and how you need to do it. You define it in the prompt, you get it solved. As simple as that. With this use case demonstration, I would like to conclude my session and I'm open for further questions if you have anything. Right? So I believe there are no questions as of now. Thank you for having me over here. I hope my session was a value addition for everyone and looking forward to your app scripts and automation ideas. You can post it on your LinkedIn. You can post the LinkedIn and tag me and BOS ICI and let's innovate this chartered accountancy profession. And I'm happy to help even in your future endeavors. Like if you need any further more suggestions and queries to be resolved, I am free to connect with you all over LinkedIn or over WhatsApp. I'll share my WhatsApp details with you and yeah, let's connect with and let's stay connected in this AI automation journey, right? Thank you for being a patient listener throughout this session and looking forward to hearing your queries and looking forward to your LinkedIn posts once you start working on this, right? Thank you so much. See you. Bye.